Welcome to Relax English Podcast.
Relax, listen, and improve your English.
Ryan, you will not believe what happened to me this morning.
Should I be worried?
I went to buy a coffee. Before I even opened the door, I practiced one sentence in my head over and over.
Really? Which sentence?
Hi, can I get a small coffee, please? Perfect. Smooth. No mistakes.
Sounds good so far.
That's what I thought. But the second I stood in front of the cashier, my brain just disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Instead of a full sentence, I looked at her and said, "Coffee. Small. Please." 3 words. Like a robot that was running out of battery.
Wait, that's actually funny. Your brain prepared a beautiful sentence, and your mouth said, "No thanks. I'm doing my own thing."
Exactly. Inside my head, I sounded like a fluent English speaker. Outside, not even close.
If you've ever had that happen to you, don't worry. You're definitely not the only one.
Seriously, if you've ever known exactly what you wanted to say, but your mouth refused to cooperate, this episode is for you.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Mia.
Today we're talking about something almost every English learner experiences. You know the words. You understand the sentence. But when it's finally time to speak, your mouth freezes.
It's one of the most frustrating feelings ever. Because afterwards you think, wait, I knew that sentence.
Exactly. And here's the good news. This doesn't mean your English is bad. It doesn't mean you're a slow learner. And it definitely doesn't mean you'll never become fluent. It simply means your mouth hasn't practiced enough yet.
That actually makes me feel better already. Because I always blamed my memory.
Most people do. But today, we're going to look at it in a completely different way. And by the end of this episode, you'll have 3 simple ways to train your mouth, even if you live alone, even if nobody around you speaks English, and even if you only have 4 minutes a day.
4 minutes? That's it?
Yep. No expensive course, no language partner, no perfect accent. Just 4 focused minutes.
Okay. Now I'm curious.
Let's give this problem a name. I call it mouth freeze.
Mouth freeze. I like that. Because that's exactly what it feels like. Everything just stops.
Right. Think about this. If I ask you, how do you order a coffee in English? You'll probably know the answer. Your brain finds the words almost instantly. But then you actually stand in front of a real person, and suddenly, nothing comes out. Or maybe only 2 or 3 broken words.
That's literally me. It's like my brain and my mouth stop talking to each other.
That's the perfect way to describe it. Your brain sends the message, but your mouth never receives it.
So, what's actually happening?
Here's an easy picture. Imagine your phone has only 2% battery. Technically, it still works. The screen turns on, apps open, but everything feels slow. Sometimes it freezes, sometimes it doesn't respond. Not because the phone is broken, because it needs more power.
So you're saying my mouth is basically a phone with 2% battery?
Exactly. Your brain already has the information. That's not the problem. The problem is your mouth hasn't built the habit of making those sounds quickly and naturally.
Wow, I've never thought about it like that.
Most English learners spend hours charging one battery, their brain. They read English, they watch YouTube, they listen to podcasts, they memorize vocabulary, all great things. But then they spend almost zero time charging their mouth.
Oh, that hurts a little, because it's true. I probably read English for 30 or 40 minutes every day. But speaking? Maybe 1 minute? Sometimes not even that.
You're not alone. I used to do exactly the same thing. I could understand almost everything I listened to. I could read an entire page without any problem. But ask me to say 5 simple sentences out loud, and suddenly my mouth felt heavy. Like it forgot how to move.
That's exactly how I feel. I always thought something was wrong with me.
Nothing is wrong with you. You've simply trained one skill much more than the other. Reading is one skill. Listening is another. Speaking is its own skill. And like any skill, it gets better with practice.
Okay, but what if I don't have anyone to practice with? No English friends, no teacher, nobody. That's the biggest problem for a lot of people.
That's a really common question. A lot of learners think, I can't improve my speaking because I don't have someone to speak with. Sounds reasonable, but here's the mistake. They're confusing speaking with conversation. Those are not the same thing.
Wait, they're different?
Very different. Conversation needs another person. Speaking doesn't. You can train your mouth completely by yourself. In your bedroom, in your car, in the shower, even while making breakfast.
Really? So I don't need to wait until I find the perfect speaking partner?
Exactly. Think about going to the gym. You don't become stronger because someone watches you lift weights. You become stronger because your muscles keep repeating the movement. Your mouth works the same way. It doesn't need an audience. It needs repetition.
I actually love that example. It takes away my biggest excuse.
Good. Because today I'm going to show you 3 simple exercises that you can start today. No partner, no special app, no expensive course. Just your voice and 4 focused minutes.
All right, what's the first way to charge our mouth battery?
It's called shadowing. Honestly, if you only choose one exercise from today's episode, I'd probably choose this one.
Really? That good?
Yep, because it teaches your mouth to move naturally instead of stopping to think after every word.
Okay, but explain it like I'm completely new to this.
Easy. You listen to one short sentence, and the moment you hear it, you repeat it. Almost immediately. Not 5 seconds later, not after translating it. Just copy it. Like a shadow follows a person.
Oh, so I'm not trying to invent my own sentence. I'm borrowing someone else's sentence for practice.
Exactly. Think about how children learn. They don't study grammar first. They hear, they copy, they hear again, they copy again. Thousands of times. Your mouth learns the same way.
I like that. It takes the pressure away. I don't have to think of the perfect sentence. I just have to copy one.
Exactly. For a few minutes, your only job is to become a really good copy machine. No pressure, no creativity. Just copy.
So how long should the sentence be? Can I use a whole paragraph?
That's one of the biggest mistakes people make. They choose something that's far too long. Then they get frustrated. Keep it short, around 10 to 15 seconds. One clear idea. That's enough.
So not a 2-minute speech from a movie?
Definitely not. Imagine trying to lift a 100-pound weight on your first day at the gym. You'd probably quit after one try. Your mouth needs small wins first, not impossible challenges.
That makes sense. Short enough that I can actually succeed.
Exactly. Success builds confidence. Confidence makes you practice again tomorrow. And tomorrow is where the real improvement happens.
So, how would someone practice this seriously?
Here's one way. Take a 1-minute podcast. Cut it into 6 or 7 short pieces. Listen to the first piece. Repeat it 3 times. Only then move to the second piece. Simple. No rushing.
Sounds organized. But what if someone's busy? Or, honestly, a little lazy?
Then do the casual version. You're brushing your teeth? Copy 1 sentence. You're making tea? Copy 1 sentence. Waiting for the microwave? Copy 1 sentence. Those little moments add up.
That's actually smart. I always think practice has to be 1 full hour. Maybe that's why I never start.
Exactly. People think if I can't practice for 30 minutes, there's no point. That's not true. 4 focused minutes every day beats 40 random minutes once a month.
All right, let's practice together. If you're listening while walking, driving, or cleaning your room, join us. Don't just listen. Actually say the sentence. Ready?
Let's do it.
First sentence. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Nice. Again. My phone battery is almost dead.
My phone battery is almost dead.
Great. One more. I forgot to bring my umbrella today.
I forgot to bring my umbrella today.
Good. Did you notice something?
I wasn't really thinking about grammar. I was just copying.
Exactly. That's the goal. For these few minutes, don't be a student. Be an echo. Your brain gets a little break while your mouth gets a workout. Ready for something a little longer?
I think so. Don't make me regret saying yes.
All right. Listen carefully. I need to leave the house by 8:15 or I'll miss the 7:40 bus.
I need to leave the house by 8:15 or I'll miss the 7:40 bus.
Nice. Not perfect, and that's completely fine. Remember, this isn't a performance. It's practice. Nobody is grading you. Nobody is judging you. Every repetition makes your mouth a little stronger.
I actually noticed something. The second half of the sentence came out much smoother than I expected.
That's because your mouth was already warming up. Think about athletes. They don't run their fastest lap in the first 30 seconds. Your mouth also needs a warm-up. After 2 or 3 sentences, everything starts feeling easier.
Can I ask something?
Of course.
Sometimes I don't sound exactly like the speaker. Should I stop and keep repeating it until it's perfect?
Great question. No, don't chase perfection. Chase consistency. If you repeat one sentence 5 times every day, your pronunciation will naturally improve. But if you spend 20 minutes trying to make one sentence perfect, you'll probably get tired and stop practicing.
So, progress, not perfection.
Exactly. Your goal today isn't to sound like a native speaker. Your goal is simply to sound a little smoother than yesterday. That's a win.
Okay. I really like this one. It feels more like playing a game than studying English.
That's one reason I love shadowing. Good practice shouldn't feel like punishment. If you enjoy it, you'll actually come back tomorrow.
All right. My mouth battery feels a little more charged already. What's the second exercise?
This one is interesting because instead of speaking faster, we're actually going to slow everything down first.
Wait, slow down to speak faster? Now you've got my attention.